Welcome to a new product segment on Jay Leno's Garage. This is Randall Reading. He's a sculptor, artist, inventor, all-around raconteur, entrepreneur kind of guy, right?
That's pretty close, yeah.
And pretty handy guy. Likes cars, likes motorcycles. This is his Harley here. And this Harley of his is sort of a rolling product demonstrator. Would that be fair to say?
Exactly. It's my workshop.
You know, what we like to do here, if you've been to this website before, we find people who invent stuff in their garages, and for whatever reasons, maybe they don't have the means, whatever, to get it out to the general public. So I hear from them occasionally, and if the product is made here in America, we help them promote it. And what he's done here is invented something pretty cool called road rails. Is that what you call it?
Correct.
Okay, explain what it is.
Well, road rail is an attempt to capture what automobiles have done for years. Try to make ergonomics nice and comfortable.
Right.
And bikes, you just don't get that. You can buy a different seat or handlebars,
right.
or you can buy different, forward controls, what have you, but nothing on the fly. So
yeah.
So
most bikes, when you're riding, most Harley guys, and they want to put their feet up here on the
on the pegs and forward
on the
controls.
safety bars. Now this one's got floorboards, but something very cool. Tell them what it does.
Well, you just hit this little momentary button right here,
and the floorboard moves.
and you can move it, and you can stop it wherever you want.
Yeah.
And at any place you want to stop it along its line of travel, you can operate both your brake or your shifter.
I'm amazed at how well it's made and manufactured. It's beautiful machine work and nicely integrated here. This almost looks like a factory Harley piece.
It replaces that little clamshell that went on there. That's how
nicely
the
done.
idea.
And you do all these by yourself in your garage, correct?
Well, of course, the injection mold stuff I have to ship,
Right,
but
right.
I built the molds and I did
Right.
everything. Yeah.
But I mean, all the machine work down here.
Absolutely, all the CNC billet and machine on the aluminum is all done right there.
And I think that's a really good idea. How do they, if someone wanted to order one of these for their bike, how would they get it?
Well, we have a website, the readingdesigns.com website,
Right.
and you can go on there and you can find road rails. I only make them for these big FLH touring models, because that's
Sure.
where all the people that would be interested in this. They will fit soft tails as well, but typically
Right.
that's the kind of stuff. So
And what does it retail for?
You know, Jay, I am struggling with that, but probably going to be in about the $1,200 neighborhood.
Okay.
I figure that's just a little bit more than a forward control, but there are actually some forward controls that are even more than that, and there's a ton more going on here than any forward control, so that's probably where it's going to come in.
And what does this button here do, Randall?
It's just a simple up and down one, but
Yeah. Can I hit this switch here? Oh, I see. Rises up, what, about 2 inches?
you can take it right on up to where it's slammed out. They're made out of
Wow.
I think a Corvette Monroe shock.
It's pretty cool. Does it just stop when I've
No,
reached
you just got to stop where you want to stop.
Okay. And then when you want to park it, you just...
Like getting out of a trailer when you're high center, Jay, it's kind of
Yeah.
nice to be able to pump it up.
No, it's well done. Now, you've got other things you're inventing as well. You told me you got a patent on a seat.
I do. We call it a linebacker. It's only about 80% done, but I'd have to show you that. I didn't bring that, but essentially it has a chamber transfer mechanism that sits in the seat, which allows you to equalize the pressure. There's no pressure spots anywhere. You'd have to show you how it works.
I mean, is it an inflatable bladder?
It is a bladder. You've seen them. They use them for
Sure,
old people
sure.
for bed sores.
Right, right.
Mine has a little pump right here on the side
Right.
with a bleeder, and you can pump it up. You can
Gotcha.
fill them up, but you can get more comfort than a big old tall seat
Right.
in one as low as that little solo seat.
And what else you got? You told me some other things you got.
Well, it
with
has the lumbar that goes with it. It's all integrated in a system. And
Right.
the lumbar works like a headrest would be on a car. It slides in a couple of works on all these bikes. It slides right through the seat and slides right down here, and you can just move it up or down
Right.
behind you,
Yeah.
like this, and put it wherever you want. And then it sits on another pivot that works on a spring mechanism that you can pull it. You've seen those little hand rests. You pull your
Sure.
hand rest and it stays in place.
Right,
it's the same
right.
mechanism. You can pull it in towards your lumbar if you want, back, adjust it up and down, and then you can just simply slip it off.
Yeah.
And fold it up and throw it in your bag. So it's totally modular. You get out on the road and you don't have to.
Yeah,
have
no,
your garage
it's
that's
very cool. You know, I'm amazed at how good and how nice the workmanship is. It doesn't look like something that's done by a guy in his garage. It looks like a professionally manufactured piece that moves quietly and silently. And
This is kind of the mechanics of it here. It slides down this cam rail
right.
like that.
Yeah,
and this took a long time to figure out
Yeah.
all this geometry so it come up at the right angle, and it'll keep
Yeah.
it slick and kind of knife edged and pretty. But that's how basically
Yeah, as soon as you say
slides.
geometry, I'm out of here. Geometry was not my. But just
And then
nicely
this
done.
thing, this is what drives it. Then this would sit in here.
Right.
It drives a little worm nut. This mounts in
Gotcha.
here, and it just drives it back and forth.
Well, it's really good. Randall, thank you very much, and good luck
Thanks,
to you.
Jay. I sure appreciate it.
Check out his website.
Thanks.